Okay, so I found a little bit of the rat tail and I'm going to try that. I've just threaded it into a bodkin and hopefully this will work much better. It's already so much easier to thread through than the fabric was. So much easier. I may have to tie little knots on the end of it, but oh, that is so much easier. Let's have a look. Yep, it's not going to close all the way up, but that's okay. Nothing's going to fall out of there. I mean, if people can keep things in just little tuck pockets, things will definitely be able to stay in there. Plus it will be rolled up when not in use. So I think I'll put a couple of it would be nice to have beads on the end, but I'll have to take some time. I'll just put a high knot on it at the moment and not pull it too tight, because actually a couple of nice beads would probably be quite nice. So I'll just put a couple of high knots and we'll leave it at that. Now I did have a little think. I need to move this, otherwise I'll end up stitching something to it. There we go. All right, back to our mess. It might be better not to do the fold over binding, although I do like the look of it. I'm just wondering about how do I go about, like if that's over like that and that's over like that, I could just stitch. That probably needs, yeah, I could just stitch a pocket on. It might be all right. The only thing that it's going to need, I think it'll be fine. Yep. Second thoughts. Forget that. Forget all that. All right. I did want to look. I just want to. Oh, there's no room left on there. Let me just cut this and do a little. Okay, so we've got our pocket there. I set a needle book here or something like that. There, perhaps thread, maybe, we'll see. There, what else did I want? Oh, I needed a couple of little holders, didn't I? Did I want that there? Next to that, I suppose so. That can be like the utilitarian, or it's like that will be one section there, and then there, and then there, I guess. So that will be there. Little a couple of little somethings there, and then a pincushion. How am I going to do a pincushion? I was going to do a long one, but I'm not quite sure, so we'll I don't know if I'll need a big, you know, that's quite a good size pincushion, isn't it? Do you really need a big pincushion like that? I don't know. So pins, we'll just put, and I want a pocket at the end here, so perhaps that's a bit too long. It's more like that. Yeah, more like that pocket. Pins, scissors, something else, thread, and needles, and pouch or bag. You could put, oh, who was it? I think it was Chrissy, and she had a tape measure, and I really like the way she had that. It was just like a little tape measure, so I'm thinking maybe, I just remembered it then. I'm pretty sure I've got a piece of like a tape that's got measurements on it. I'll have to check that they're correct, but I could add that to the pocket there. So if I do that, tape measure. I've also got little tape measures here as well that I could, if I wanted to decorate up, stitch a little case for it. I'll get that one out, I think. That one probably, it doesn't really matter. Well, it does actually, because you probably will see the little pull. That's inches and centimetres. So maybe we'll go with green. Okay. It's just a thought. Whether it happens or not is another thing. So that, because I don't need a huge needle book. You know, it's not like we have a bazillion needles when we're on the go. Probably don't need a big needle book. That could probably come to there, and maybe that could go there like that, and a needle book here, and then thread, and then what scissors? I've got those ones. See, I don't want to always take my good. These are the ones I use for small sewing projects. You know, they're really sharp at the end. I really like them. And they are Triumph, I think. And these are the ones I keep at my sewing machine. They're just the little Tim Holtz ones, but they're ideal just for at my sewing machine. But then I've also got these. Oh, they would look lovely, wouldn't they? Okay, maybe those, because I use these a lot, the little ones. I love them. I think they're wonderful, and they're easy, believe it or not. They're actually quite easy to get your thumb and finger in. I think it's the size of it. These ones I don't use quite so much. So, you know, they could possibly live in here. So if I take this outside or something like that, I've got scissors, but I'm not misplacing the ones that I love to use all the time. So that's good. That's good. So that there, what was going here? Oh, the thread. That there. Now I also have, if I can find it, hang on. I don't know. Well, I might. I've got it. I know I've got it. I'm just not 100% sure where I put it. I've got a little tin. That's cute, isn't it? I don't need a tin in there. I don't want it enormous. I had a little needle, a wooden needle is the area of my desk that everything gets just put over here. I wonder where I've put that. Somewhere safe. Oh, I've got these. But I have another one as well. Okay, what are these? These are long darning needles. 1 dozen easy thread needles. Looks nice, doesn't it? What's a long darning needle? It's been a while. Ooh. Oh, they're not too long. Oh, hang on. They are. They're quite long, aren't they? Alright, I have to remember I've got those because they're in a little drawer. But I've got another little box that doesn't have anything in that I need to find. It's a darker wood than these. What else is up here? There's that. Okay. Alright, I will have to find it. And that's what I want to put there. So I've got thread, a needle case here. The needle book is for threaded needles. The needle box is for unthreaded needles. That's my rationing. The needle book will not have a lot of pages in it. I don't think that will be necessary in here. But even the little needle book that I use regularly here, it's only like that. You know, it doesn't have... My pincushion holds all my pins when I'm in my room, so I don't need an enormous, you know, a large... Oh, good, oh, there we go. A large needle book in this either. And here, a pocket. Now, okay, I was thinking maybe this for the pocket because it's got those wonderful stripes on it. So either a piece of that because it's really nice and strong, or where was that other piece? Wasn't there? Oh, the green part of that. The green part of that might be nice, and that, because look, it goes with that, and I could use this there, and that can be a nice little pocket for things. So that, let me see, it goes there like that, say. Like that. Okay. That goes there like that. That. I've got these. See that? That needs to be anchored. Oh, well, that sort of thing can go into a pocket, can't it? It can. It doesn't need to have a space here. It just can, and it won't slip around if I cover it. Okay. These can be like decoration, perhaps. There. For that. Or even like that. That there, like that. Although it's a bit same, isn't it? Needle book. I love this. Oh, it's beautiful. But do I want to use it here for this? Just, and then it will go up and have some wool blanket stitched in here like that, and then it will come down a little bit narrow, although I could cut that more narrow, couldn't I? So it's just there, that. I don't need those little cross stitches. I'm just trying to... I can take the 2 little cross stitches out if I want. I just want to kind of get that right width, approximately. Maybe I could put that one up there and have that there like that, and something different here. Okay. And tape measure. Where would I put that? Although I have so many tape measures. Maybe I can sacrifice one. Although that's that plasticky kind, so the fabric would have been nice because I can stitch it on. Okay, maybe I'll cut this. From there, about there to about there. I'm going to cut a little bit extra just in case. Just get the look of things, and that will go over like that. Like that. So that's that. That phrase, so I'll need something on the edge of that. I wonder, I've still got these little bits left of this, and it does blend, doesn't it, beautifully with that. Maybe I could bind the edge. I've got that piece and this little piece here as well. Oh, it's only a bit, look. Oh, look at that. Might just make it, because that can be pulled up a bit like that, and that like that. But that's, oh, I should have made that a bit bigger. Oh, that was so silly. Oh, I did make it a bit bigger, so I can tuck that under like that, and a little bit on that end as well. Okay. All right, so that's that done. Or I could, not or. Isn't this beautiful? I could use a bit of that as a little flap and leave, oh, look at that. See, that's got that lovely selvage edge. I could leave a bit of that on it. Okay, I'm going to cut a bit of that off just to there. And so maybe that will still bind the edge of that, because I don't want it fraying away to nothing. But then this one will be stitched to this and anchored, maybe a loop and a button or something there, and then you open it and it just stops things from coming out of the pocket quite so much. I would need I could have that up there and the needle thing down there. I would need this over here a bit more. Just maybe not that far, just so when you've got open you can actually get in there. Like that, like that, like that. That doesn't have to be that long, does it? Does it? We'll see. Okay. That. Where's my pincushion? I could put the needle thing here and a pincushion there. That could work. Where's my little piece I was just drawing on? This shouldn't be this hard. Okay, we have pocket here. Okay, we'll put that. Then we have scissors here, needle thing here, pincushion here, this, needles here, and this here, like that, but a little bit more scrunched up. I think that might work, but this is obviously a bit like that. So I have, oh, I just turned the light on a bit more, sorry. I've just been folding over the binding because it's very hard to gauge where to put things on the inside without having the proper dimensions. So I folded it all over, and I've come to the arch part and thought, oh, how am I going to do it? So I'm hoping this works. I've just run a large running stitch around it and then pulled it to pull it in, and I'm hoping that I can just tuck it under now and do it that way. I'm not sure if that will work. I'm hoping it does. In my head it's working. Like, let's just put a pin in like that. It's because it's curved, that's why. And it's a thicker fabric as well. The only other thing I can think of is to sharpen the corner, you know, have it on more of an angle. But I quite like the idea of a curve. So I'm just going to play around with it and see if I can get it, you know, to sit kind of nice. Might take a bit of fiddling, but I thought I would tell you what I'm doing. And then go and play with it for a while and see if it works. I also thought I saw a thumbnail from Marion's World come up this week, and I think she was doing like a crazy quilt type of thing where using stitches to join seams up. I haven't watched it yet, but I think I will have to go to, because I think it might work here. It might work along this seam line to join the stripes to the rest of it, and help disguise some of this, you know, what's going on here. I think so. That doesn't look too bad. So I'll go and play. I found the needle tube. See? Nothing in it. but that's quite a nice little addition to put in here. So, and I thought for the pin cushion I'll use this bit of fabric here, because it's nice to put things through, but it's not too much of an open weave that I will lose things in there, and I can make a nice small one. So I'm going to go fiddle with this, and then I will slip stitch all of this into place, and I can come back and do some embroidery on it after I've watched Marion's video. But I'll get this done. Alright, so I was just laying it out so I get a sense of what I want it to look like, and I also took a photo of it just so I can remember what it looks like. I'm not sure I'll put that part of the pocket on because I'll have to wait and see, because it might make it too awkward to get into the pocket, to be honest, and I'll need to put a binding there. Little quick unpick I thought I would put in there, but I might ink, put some Distress that ink stuff on the plastic handle just to make it look a little bit more aged, I think, so it won't be quite so bright. The scissors, the needle holder, that will have wool underneath it. There's my little bag with its new thing, which is so much easier now. Look, it just slides open, makes all the difference. So that's there. I have stitched the background, so just let me move all that now that I've worked out how I want it. And there we go, that's the other side there. I've stitched all the binding over. I just thought that would make it so much more easier to place things and know how much room I've got to play with. A couple of little marks around there, but I'm sure if I use, I still haven't watched Marion's video, but I'm sure if I do and have a look at what she's doing, I'll be able to do something and perhaps disguise that a little bit as well. I will need to put a it'll kind of go like that. I'm thinking, how's it going to go? Like that? Like maybe just that, that, and that. Like that. It'll be thicker than that, of course. So I could stitch something there, but I'd prefer to put it on the front. It'll be stronger on the front. So I'll put something there that will tie around and just sort of loop through. That's all it needs. And of course, if I wanted to add lace or anything like that, I can do. I can go back and do that. I do intend to put some nice lace, like a doily or something. So this is a lovely doily, isn't it? This is one that Julie recently sent me. It's got a little hole in it, so it's perfect for this sort of thing. What I could do is I'm just going to rough cut it a bit. I just discovered when I was rummaging through my cubes to find this that they're starting to split down the side. Some of them. It must be because we've had such a hot summer and we've had a lot of rain as well. The humidity has weakened the cardboard inside of the boxes, and they're splitting. So it might be time to replace my cube boxes. I can't have them splitting, I'll have stuff everywhere. And especially the ones that are very full. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that, you know, I can use this under here, like this. Something like that. You see how pretty that looks, but I probably won't take it all the way out. Perhaps just because it's not sat like perfectly on the page, we'll say. I can do this and take it up to say there, like that. I'll cut it there. Okay. That looks quite pretty, doesn't it? Like that. Is that even? It's hard to tell. Looks even. Let me put a couple of pins in that so I don't forget what I'm doing. See that it's stitched in there, but it's like there's plenty of room, so I have to make sure I take it all the way up like that. Because if the little bag gets full, it will show. So I want it like that. So that's rather pretty, and I could, you know, perhaps do something around here as well. Yes, see that? It just makes it not so naked around there. And I could, it's not straight, this lace. I might have to get a different lace. You know, I could add a piece of lace. Isn't that pretty? But I'll have to find some straight, thicker lace, which I have. But that'll be in the next video. So that's enough for this video, I think. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm not quite sure what I've put in this video now. So, okay. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.